The movie Richard Jewell is the true tale of a hero who becomes the villain, branded a terrorist, in fact, through no fault of his own. Such a compelling personal story, Clint Eastwood turned it into a movie.
In 1996, a bomb exploded at an Olympic event in Atlanta, Georgia. 111 people were hurt and 2 died.
There is a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
Many more might have been killed, but a security guard named Richard Jewell found the pipe bombs before they exploded, and the area was evacuated.
We got a suspicious package. We better call it in.
A new film delves into Richard's heroic actions and what happened next. It wasn't long before the press decided otherwise and wrongly accused him of planting the bombs.
Please clear my son's name.
Richard ended up at the centre of a trial by media. Instead of being celebrated for saving lives, he found himself hated by people all over the world.
Jewell fits the profile of the lone bomber. A frustrated white man who is a police wannabe who seeks to become a hero.
We're running it.
The project's Kim Crossman caught up with the man with the job of portraying Richard Jewell.
My first question has to be what it's like working with Clint, because I just passed him in the hallway and he gives off just the most generous aura of delight.
Generous aura of delight. Make that the headline. Yeah, he's absolutely that and more. It's intimidating because he is who he is and he's done such great work, and you only hear good things coming from the people who've worked with him.
Move, there's a bomb!
What is the most challenging thing when you're trying to tell a story that, you know, a lot of people remember or have this in the back of their minds? As an actor, what would be the most difficult part of telling a real story?
Yeah, I don't worry too much about the public perception, but I would say that there's a lot of pressure knowing you're playing a real guy. His mother is still alive and watching you. And it's, of course, a shades of gray story that needs the truth to kind of spread some color on it here. I think it could have been a nightmare, but I was really set up for success because all the actors cast were people I admire.
All right, Richard, here's what we're gonna do.
We need a voice exemplar.
I want you to say into this phone, there's a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
What was probably the best moment or day on set? Because I know that you, for the most part, it's like quite heavy, a lot of the stuff. Were you guys being jovial between takes?
I'm jovial all the time.
It seems
So
that
yeah,
way. Yeah.
I was doing Chris Farley impressions.
No one messes with my brother!
Making reservations for dinners after we would wrap. So
As
like
Chris Farley? Because that would be
no,
terrifying.
although
Okay.
that would. Let me tell you what. Let me grab that cell phone, Missy. I'm just gonna dial here and make sure we can grab some grub. No, yeah, I was having fun. I was, you know, you have to keep it a little bit light because it's such a dark, harsh story. It also helps that Clint's days are short. We only work 6 to 9 hour days. You know, there were days that ended at 1:30 that started at 8 or whatever, and that was pretty amazing.
You ready to start fighting back?
Yeah.
I welcome you to come to New Zealand because we're such polite people that if we see someone famous, we ignore them.
Except for Peter Jackson. I bet when Pete Jackson comes back, you're all just like, the Lord of the Rings, and everything turns, like light shoots out of every business.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, and everyone bows. And then he walks up to you and quotes Viggo Mortensen in the third film, and he says, "You bow to no one." And then you all weep together.
That's pretty much a play-by-play of what happened.
I've been through it. I've been through the whole deal with Pete Jackson. No, yeah, I love New Zealand. I've never gotten to go, but I can't wait to go there someday. Hopefully I'll get to film something.
Looks like an amazing story. If you want to see the movie, it's in cinemas from tomorrow.
We have got some more project and it's coming up after this.